No shit.
Anyway, I was just checking out the Facebook, and that guy got arrested again. The
That
pastor.
preacher,
Yeah,
pastor, I know, but why, why, why?
because
Like that's a
something we're only getting half the picture, dude. We're only
I
getting.
know that, but that's an open show for the other side. How evil. There's
Yeah.
not a friendly word said, by the cops. And
Yeah.
all the people standing around and recording it. Them cops acted just like evil would act.
Yeah. Guess who
But it
ordered?
was a fucking textbook.
Guess who orders
Like,
them to do that? The mayor.
so why are you saying it ain't all what we see?
Because I think the fucking mayor has it out for him personally.
Well, the mayor's obviously then a fucking Satanist or something.
Well,
Or he
I
just
think.
hates his guts on a generic level, right, bud?
Yeah. Backroom deals and shit, and talking, and
Yeah.
greasing each other's hands, all that. And he said, "Fuck you, the preacher," or something happened. It could be the other way around, but I'm on the preacher's side. I ain't checked
Oh,
on.
you got to always be on the side of God unless you're not that way,
Yeah.
right, bud? Then you're
That.
up doing fuck your own thing.
Yeah. So he pissed that guy. He pissed the mayor off, or the owner of the fucking Calgary.
But there's laws in place. Like you can't just manhandle a guy like that for no reason, for a misdemeanor. It
I
was
know.
for a misdemeanor, I heard. I
It's
don't know
personal.
why.
It's fucking personal, dude.
Well, I would tend to believe you because you see further into some things than most others do. So
It ain't cut and dry. How many fucking pastors are in Calgary? Priests.
there's a lot, but I would
Yeah,
imagine.
and they're only picking on him.
Yeah.
One fucking
Yeah.
church.
Unless he's egging them on somehow by doing
Uh,
something that he's not supposed to be doing
yeah, I don't
by
know.
their laws, not by ours.
Yeah.
Because by the standards of God, you can, worship. It even says in the Bible, where 2 and 3 gather, I'll be there. That's what Christ says. So, I mean,
Yeah,
I
I
don't know
know.
what's going on.
I don't
I
know
know I
what
don't
else.
like it. I know I don't like the way things are going.
No.
I see on YouTube, everybody's promising all this shit's going down. Sarah, all this crap. And I want to believe them that they're going to straighten out the monetary system, and I want to believe them that they're going to do all these things that they're saying the white hats are going to do. But I don't see one fucking shred of evidence.
Yeah, not in our lifetime, dude.
But I just don't see it. And that would be the most awesome thing for people that have nothing. It's like dangling a carrot in front of the fucking horse, but that's what they're doing to them because these people believe them.
Yeah.
Man. But I think that with all this COVID shit, everybody on the planet might get some money anyway, because they're rapidly finding out it's the kill shot, right, pal?
Yeah.
What do you think about it?
The COVID trucker
the future of COVID, like when is it going to end? Do you think the good guys are on it now?
They're exposing a lot of people are waking up that I've never fucking seen talking.
Right.
And I sent you a video this morning.
Oh, you
of that Viva guy, whatever his name, Viva.
Yeah, I hadn't had a chance to get it to, pal. Yeah.
Oh, watch it, dude.
Fuck, I was.
He comes out at the end and he goes, "Who's controlling? First time I ever heard it in fucking big TV. He goes, "Who's controlling Trudeau? Who's controlling fucking old Biden? Who's controlling them? Because they're too fucking." He said they're too fucking stupid to do this by themselves. So who's controlling them?
It's obvious.
And I'm like, holy shit. Someone other than me then said it.
You should go looky-looing tonight when you go lay down and go find out.
Oh, I can't, man. I'm fucked. That coma thing I got going on.
All right.
I can't do shit. I want to, but
find out. I would know I won't be able to, but I'll at least try and see if I can get a sign.
Yeah. I might be out tomorrow, they said. Or by the end of the week. So that's nice.
Well, we got a new head guy of the Conservative Party, Pavier. He's fucking going to come back and kick Trudeau's ass. He's going to run for the prime.
I don't trust that fucker.
Pavier? Sure, he will. He's a great guy, I think.
Yeah. Well, no, you know
Certainly
politics
believes in
more than I do.
God.
The
He
only guy I
certainly
like
believes.
is the People's fucking Republic of
Yeah, Bernie
Pittsburgh
or
or
Bernier.
whatever.
I
Bernier.
like him too, bud. But there's not enough people on board with the People's
Yeah, I
Party
know.
of Canada to generate him a win.
I
What
know.
we got to do is line him up with this powerful bulldog fucker. That Pavier, he's a bulldog, man. You should see the way he questions Trudeau.
Yeah, I did.
Even though Trudeau lies like a fucking motherfucker, but
I started crying. I watched him interview Trudeau on the video, and I was like, holy fuck, this
that's the
guy's
one
gonna.
where he's talking about money,
Yeah, I think so. I
talking
sent it
about
to
the
you.
Lavalan money and all that, and the
Yeah,
big
yeah,
charity.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
And,
holy
and
fuck, if that was
Trudeau
me,
was
I'd start
answering.
crying.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm sorry, I didn't help you. Fuck,
That's
that guy is, man.
hilarious.
Holy fuck, I couldn't even watch it. I started to feel fucking sorry for Trudeau. I'm going, dude,
Well,
don't
he wouldn't
fucking.
answer him. He just kept talking about stupid shit, his wife's hairdo and shit.
I
Well,
know.
she got a deal at $13.99. The price, Prime Minister. Well, you know, how much was it, Prime Minister? He would not fucking answer that question for nothing.
Nope.
And that's when you know there's fucking deceit.
Mhm.
You don't even need a lie detector because that right there tells you if he's not willing to answer how much money his wife and his brother or whoever else, him and whoever them other people, Gerald Butts and all them got, then he's lying. You're caught.
And they still voted for him.
You know,
The
I can't
fuckers
believe
didn't
that he's a Marxist Leninist. I think that's what Trudeau is, but
even-
in
Yeah, I
my
thought he
heart,
was a
Marxist
Cubanist.
Leninist. And I'm not just saying that because I had a great fucking epiphany. I've heard it for a bunch of people, and I kind of actually looked at his
Yeah,
values.
I
and,
heard it too.
yeah, the way he said he admired the communist structure of China. Come on,
Oh, that
who
China
likes
thing.
that?
That China thing is fucking huge, eh?
Well, but
Oh, dude, man.
I happen to think they might be just running the whole world right now.
Pretty much. And Trudeau let him walk right in.
Oh, he did.
Fucking
Bud.
prick. I
He
wouldn't
even
doubt.
trained some of their troops here.
Yeah, I
General.
know. In British Columbia there.
Yeah, cold weather warfare.
Mhm.
Now, too bad those people didn't get Sasquatched.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, because they be doing up the dirty business. Old Sasquatch don't like that in his woods.
Why? Why in the fuck? Why? Like, are you? What the fuck are you doing?
But he's a one percenter. He seems like a prime minister of a country, but the man's got so much fucking money. He's a one percenter.
Yeah, and he ain't in control.
Literally
Fucking
1%.
Soros is running the fucking country. Or
Well, he's
fucking
Soros'
Rothschilds.
somebody. He's
What?
Soros' finger puppet.
Yeah.
When he wants him, he shoves his finger up his ass, takes him out to show, and then says a lot of stupid shit.
Yeah. It reminds me of a talk show. Or
Fucking Amway salesman.
yeah. It
Some
reminds,
fucking
you know how
grifter.
CNN will bring on Fauci or something and tell us what's
Yeah.
going on. Well, they put him on the CBC. They put him on the news on the CBC, and Trudeau's talking, and it's like you're a fucking you're a douchebag, and here you are explaining the fucking world. It's like a talk show. It's like fake. It's so fucking fake, man.
Oh, he is too, bud.
Oh, everything
you can
is.
see him smiling right behind his teeth, but
Oh, yeah.
he's just elated. But you don't see it on this side. It's on the other side of his fucking face where you see that elation. I
Yeah.
can tell every time. You can see it right in his face. He's just happy as a clam to be out there. I'm popular. They love me. His ego and his fucking
Yeah.
diabolical mind.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's something, eh? God damn.
And the thing is, he's not really smart. This is all coming down from the top evil, right?
Yeah.
He couldn't figure out how to cause this kind of, division.
Yeah.
Because it has to happen on multiple fronts.
That's right. Has happened worldwide. Someone's controlling it from the top.
Absolutely, bud.
You damn right.
I can't believe the evil we got to deal with.
Oh,
Like you can tell they ramped it up. It's high. They ramped it up.
They ramped it up, and now
more
it's
stuff
coming
happening.
back on them now.
But I heard they're gathering a crew right now of police to go in and arrest all the truckers in Ottawa.
Probably, yeah. I knew that was going to happen.
Getting there's all these special teams ready and stuff. I heard.
Yeah.
And then they stole some gas away from them.
I compare it to Ganawaki. You remember that?
What's that, buddy?
The Ganawaki, when they said, "No, you're not building your golf course in our forest on the island."
I don't remember that, bud.
Oh fuck, you didn't?
No, talk about it. Tell us about it.
Well, I don't know everything, but it was pretty bad, man.
The gist of it, or whatever.
Yeah, they were ready. They had fucking guns ready to point. They were ready to shoot. This one girl testified. She was like 16 or something. The cops beat the hell out of her. This is a native for the Mohawks, right? They beat the hell out of them, all because they didn't want a fucking golf course on their land.
Oh, who could blame them?
And now that was just one little nation, Mohawk, right? And now they want.
Where is this place?
It's up by Montreal. Up
in Montreal? Okay.
Yeah, outside there, somewhere. I've never been there, but it's outside there. And they oh fuck, dude, there was the military, the actual fucking military staring.
Canadian military.
Yeah, they had the fucking face masks on, and they're staring right in each other's face.
Oh, really?
And the native guy, they're
staring
look at
that
each
up.
other. They're just staring at each other. There's video of it, and the guy goes, "You ready to die?" I am.
Wow.
Looked him right in the fucking eye for like an hour.
Said that, the Indian guy?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. I gotta watch. I'm gonna find it and watch it. Or if you find the link, send it to me.
Yeah, I will. I got the book here.
Thanks, brother.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to hear about it online for sure.
Yeah, oh yeah, there's a lot of stuff online. You gotta check that out. I'm like, when's that gonna happen to the truckers and Trudeau, right? I don't think it's gonna go that far. If it goes that far, the guns come up.
But there's going to be mass arrest. I'm predicting it right now. By tomorrow, there's going to be it'll just be like they're talking about 800 cops, bud.
Yeah.
Going in arrest. And they've been watching people for an entire week. And even that one dude said it. They're looking for infractions all over, and they're all writing them down,
bullshit.
Like little rats.
Yeah. They find a fucking obscure law in the fucking archives. And they fucking, no diesel fuel over 14.
People have the right to protest.
Time to fucking get them.
They do. People have the right to protest under the charter. So you know what? It's just going to look bad for them, and it's going to go to a place that nobody wanted it to go, but they made it go there.
Yeah,
they did. The opposition.
Oh yeah, they did.
Not the truckers that are out, playing hockey, and they're out there shooting hockey and jumping in the jumping castles and stuff. And
yeah, I know.
And then now Trudeau is fucking a gazillion miles away, telephone tough guy. Fucking.
You know what?
Send him in.
You know that video where he's standing in his cottage and there's fucking snow in the background and some logs in the corner?
Yeah.
That's
on the
fake.
Little shelf.
Yeah, I think it's fake.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it.
It looks fucking staged to me, man.
They don't want nobody knowing where he's at. And I think a whole bunch of people already do.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they know.
But I mean, you can't. I think
trust me, they got snipers in the fucking trees around that guy for some fucking reason. I wouldn't waste it all.
Because he's a 1%er. He's got more fucking money than God, and people want it, and they need it to help drive the new world order.
Yeah.
I mean, when it was all politics and all that back fucking 10, 15 years ago, it's fine. But now it's not politics anymore. It's good and evil. It's literally good against evil.
Yeah.
And what side are you going to take? And where are you going to draw the line?
Yeah. You got it, bro.
Because fucking God is watching.
Look, I want to talk about something here. I was going to talk to, what's her name? What the fuck is her name? The girl that was on.
I think she sent me a friend's request.
Oh, yeah?
I think I accepted it.
She's pretty cool. Anyway, I was going to talk to about the New World Order with Courtney, but we can do it here, and I'll talk to her again about
it. Give it if you got something going on.
Okay. If you look at it as a ET spiritual, right, and physical, if you want to go there,
right.
I don't know. it seems to be happening. It has to happen. The New World Order has to happen. Okay? But who the fuck do you want running the show?
Yeah, that's the thing, right? I would think Satan would be running the show.
Yeah, Satan will be running the show. But
it would just be an elective of evil people that could do harm with not even batting an eye, all the way down to the peons. That's what it would be, I bet you.
And it gets deep, man. You throw ETs in there, the ETs are mixing it up with us all the fucking time.
Yeah, but not
levels
us.
you don't even know. Levels
Yeah,
we
they're
don't
fucking doing their. It's all war shit, though.
Yeah,
it's
I know.
all not, well, maybe not war, but it's them moving the directions and the pieces to make things go someplace.
Yeah. Bad ones and good ones.
I don't know about that.
Bad ones and good ones. In the order of things on a soul level, we're down here, right? Earth is down here. And you gotta climb the mountain up to 13 to get to the light. Right. So everything in the physical earth is controlled by fucking.
So 13's mom. And then we're down here.
Right.
Okay.
So what I'm trying to say is, like, my ETs, the ETs that contact me, they're in the fucking light. And they got so many goddamn seeds, you wouldn't even believe it.
Right.
They just stare at you and you pass
Probably
out.
Are a seed.
Yeah, damn close. But some ETs, like the Greys and shit like that, people fucking love them. They don't even know what they're talking about. But
well, they're like machines, aren't they?
Yeah,
they don't have a soul. They're just
right. They're abominations. They're abominations. Yeah. And so they don't get seeds because abominations don't get seeds.
Right.
That's what I've heard anyway. So,
well, living abominations on the earth probably don't get them either. Then,
well, probably not.
Like things that are abomination in the eyes of God.
Like right.
Sexuality and don't kill your mother and things like that.
I think if it's created, like, it's a soul. Okay, I don't know how to say this. You know, when you
take a minute and figure it out, brother.
Okay, I'll tell you. Right. You remember the video I did about the past life where Rasputin?
Yeah.
Okay, you remember Rasputin? Well, Christ came to me and he told me a year later we figured out what Rasputin is. I said, "Well, what? How come?" And he goes,
"Evil guy, right?"
Well, he ain't evil. He was just a guy living in Russia that was like psychic and did things.
Oh, okay.
To the fucking whatever. You can watch a video on it.
I only seen him in the movies, so they made him mean and evil there.
I think his name was Rasputin. Yeah, well, anyway, I was saying that when I was a little fucking kid in my bed. Didn't know anything about it.
Right.
I told Christ.
That's interesting.
10 years ago, and he goes, "Oh, that was you in your past life." And I'm like,
"You were Rasputin?"
Rasputin, yeah. And I go, I never had a vision of it, so I can't fucking say that I was. Right. Turns out, he goes, "No, you weren't Rasputin, but your soul, that part of your soul split from you, and that soul became Rasputin."
No way.
Yeah. And he goes, and that soul is Rasputin, but it came from you. And that's the confusion you had, or we had, Christ had. And he goes, "Guess where he is now?" And I go, "Where?" And he goes, "He's a police officer in New York City."
No shit.
There you go, bro. And I never made a video about that.
That's pretty cool. I didn't know that your soul could split off, but I'd imagine it goes in 50 million different directions.
Well, it's just another soul comes out of you. It's a piece. It's knowledge, all your acquired knowledge. Okay, here, I'll give you a perfect example. When I first lost my skins,
right,
a part of my soul helped me out, and that part that was helping me out get through all this got so fucking smart. About 3 years later, Christ took him out of me, and now he's his own person, and he comes.
Wow.
He's with Christ, and he's living in St. Lucian.
Wow, that's pretty cool, man.
And he comes back and helps me and Christ work through my shit.
Higher self.
No, it's just another part of your soul. You shed them.
Yeah, but is he higher than you, or did
No,
he
no,
say
no. He's
it's
not.
all the same? It's all the same all the way across, right?
Yeah.
Like
Well,
level of
he ain't got no seeds yet. He ain't been
okay,
born on the earth yet. He's
right?
just
Oh,
living.
okay,
He's just
yeah,
a soul.
I
But
understand.
he's learning and going to school and doing all those things.
No
He,
doubt.
and he don't fight. I have to go catch the bad guys that beat him up. And I'm like, why don't you fucking fight, right? Christ don't fight. And I'm like, well, I do. So where is he? Give me his name. Anyway, he got beat up a bunch of times. I saw him before. He's a big dude. He's like fucking huge, 7 feet. And
Wow,
I'm like, God damn.
that's a
And
big dude.
yeah, and he's called CBC because that's what I called him when he was in me 12
CBC.
years ago. And I go, and he was yelling in my fucking head so much. I go, would you shut up? You talk more than the goddamn CBC radio. And I hated them too. And I was pissed off because he wouldn't shut up. And
That's fucking hilarious.
and
Hmm.
everybody, Tina and the kids started calling him CBC. Then when he so now his nickname is CBC. But
I think I heard you talking about him way back.
yeah. And
I think
so
maybe I did.
I don't talk about him much because it's a different thing. But he's
Right.
separated. Like there's my soul, and then he's a part of my soul that built up and got really intelligent and helping me out for like 3 years or 4 years when I lost my skins. Then he
Right.
separated. Christ took him in and made him his own fucking entity. And now
Wow.
he's on his own. And that happens in the fucking universe.
That's cool, man.
And Rasputin was one of them from me. Way back.
But back in his day, Rasputin, I thought he was like a bad guy, like not a like I don't know if he was a bad guy on this side, but he was a bad guy because he used stuff from the other side to influence this side.
Yeah, well, people wanted help. He was like a, I don't know how to say
Like
it.
a guru kind of guy, right?
Yeah. But he used his energies he would take the energy and suck it out of you, the pain
really?
and suffering, and he'd move that energy. Say you had fucking headaches and built up in your brain, like I get. Well, he'll come in, he'll take that energy and pull it out of you.
Oh, no doubt.
And he'll pull it into him and give it to Christ or God. That's what he did. That's what he did. And it worked.
Wow.
There was a girl. I forgot her name. Sorry, I never fucking did know her name. There's a girl in Windsor, and I'm going to tell you the story. And this is what Rasputin did, and this is what I can do. There was a girl, and my friend Jim introduced me to her, and she was dying. He never told me anything, but he said she was dying of cancer. And he goes, I want you to take a look at this girl. Come over to the party tonight, and she'll be there, and I'll meet you out. But I want you to take a look at her. Tell me what you get. And I'm okay. I never knew nothing about her. He wouldn't tell me because that's the way I like it. So I went to the party. I'm sitting there. I talked to her a little bit and everything. And I'm looking at her. And she fell asleep on the couch. And she was a pharmaceutical girl.
Pharmacist.
Yeah. Whatever. So that's what she was. And so she's sitting there and he goes, take a look. I'm like, okay. So I look, I check out and I'm looking at her and her hands were on a pillow sleeping or something. And they turned red.
Her hands or yours?
Her hands.
Wow.
So she had blood on her hands. That's the first thing I saw. Then I looked into her and she had cancer all through her. In her uterus, she had cancer in her uterus and her liver and her kidneys. And he told me she has a couple, 4 weeks to live. And she was on experimental cancer stuff to get rid of the cancer.
She must have been like flat out stage 4, ready to go out the door kind of deal.
So I found out later the blood on her hands was her abortion.
Oh, no doubt. She had an abortion.
She had a few, I think.
Oh my God.
And so that's the blood on her hands. And then we went to a nightclub, a comedy club. I had like 2 beers. I was sitting beside her. And as the guy was talking, she was laughing, everybody's laughing. I'm looking in the cancer inside of her, right? I can see it right inside of her. And as I'm looking,
What's it look like?
cauliflower.
Oh, really?
Yeah, bubbly white.
Makes sense.
Yeah, and I went right into her guts, man. Anyway, I'm like, holy shit.
Did she know
No,
that you were in there looking looting?
no, she didn't know shit. She's a normal human, like
Well, I know, but
pharmacy.
maybe you'd be able to feel that energy, you know?
Oh yeah, you'd think, dude. I went home after the club, and by the time I got home, I had hooked up to her, but I wasn't
Right.
ready for what was coming,
Right.
and I should have known better. In my solar plexus, I woke up in the morning, or I woke up in the night, and I had these fire worms coming up my spine,
Oh man.
and it was like, and I looked at them, and they were coming up.
Equal?
They went right up through my head and out my crown chakra, and
Holy fuck.
they were like a worm, but it was fire, and they were sliming up my fucking spine. Now take a cigarette, and put it on your arm, and go like that, nice and slow. That's what it felt like, literally coming up my spine.
Fuck.
Fucking tears are running out of my eyes. I'm fucking, holy fuck, what's going on? And all of a sudden, I got a fucking download that said, well, you shouldn't have been hooking up to the fucking cancer girl. And I'm like, what the hell are you talking about?
Why not?
This is before I lost my skins. So I was only more or less contacting Tina at the time.
Right.
My ex-girlfriend, she's in the spirit world. I'm here. Okay. But she goes.
She's the one with the kids, right?
Yeah. Our kids.
Yeah, your kids.
So fucking cute. Anyway, she goes, look, Rich, you fucking moron. You don't go into other fucking people that are dying of fucking cancer without Christ. And I'm like, yeah, whatever, Jesus, whatever, yeah, whatever. And I go, I just wanted to see her cancer, yeah. And what you did was you took her fucking poison. And you go, those fireworms that are coming up your spine, she goes, I ain't touching it. She goes,
wow.
She goes, I ain't touching it. I got to get someone to do it for you. But she goes, the fireworms are coming out of her into you. Wow. And she goes, that is all the hate that she has.
Just from hooking up to her, lining up to her?
Yep.
Wow.
So what you did was you went into her organs, you took all her hate that she hated herself, and you started pulling it out. And I'm like, I did? I don't remember any of this shit.
You did her a favor then.
Yeah.
Probably.
I took the Piper. All night, these fucking worms were going through my head.
Imagine dying, hating yourself.
Yep.
And what would that feel like?
It wasn't so much. She was raped when she was young by her something or other.
She had a nasty life, kind of thing.
Brutal, all sexual. And she was hot. She was hot, damn. Like supermodel, porn queen fucking thing. But she was a pharmacist. I mean,
yeah.
But she was raped. All this stuff, bad shit happened. Wow. And because she was fucking beautiful and she got pregnant from the rape and all this stuff, she fucking hated it. And she took all that fucking hate, bottled it up inside for 30 fucking years. And I went in and said, you gave me that. And I took it on. Wow. And now I'm fucking releasing all this poison out of her. That's the type of shit Rasputin did.
Oh.
And this is what
a tough bird then.
Yeah, and he went to the fucking Kazakhs fucking hierarchy or whatever they are in Russia. The higher uppers and whatever they're called. And he was doing it to them, taking their fucking poison and their garbage. Wow. And when he took it, he slowly went fucking crazy because you start going crazy after you do this so many times. And that's where the fucking humans don't know what the fuck. They just say you're the devil. That's it. And you're fucking stoned to death, and they killed him.
Wow.
But anyway, back to the girl. I was taking all this stuff, and it was coming in my solar plexus, right in there, right to my fucking spine, and it was coming up. She
Wow.
had 4 weeks to live.
Wow.
After I took her poison accidentally, after I took that fucking hate energy that she
Right.
bottled up, she lived for another fucking year or more.
Oh,
I
wow.
never did know when she died, but
Wow.
even if she could be alive right now, I don't know. I have no idea.
Talk about taking one for the team, eh, brother? Fucking
Yeah,
fire going up your goddamn back.
And I'll never forget it because it fucking hurt so bad. Just like a fucking cigarette. Exactly. Just
wow.
cigarette.
That Rasputin must have been a tough dude, or he had somebody come in and help him, so there was no pain. Like Jesus, maybe he did. Maybe he talked to Jesus. Who knows?
I
don't know, right?
Yep. he was of the faith or whatever. He wasn't religious. He did the spiritual work. Right? That's all he did.
Well, you would have to.
Yeah.
If you're trying to remove something bad, you've got to have something good.
Yeah.
Right? Bad don't go, but bad humps bad.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's pretty wicked, man.
Well, that's what happened to Rasputin. So he came from me a long time ago.
Wow.
Some past life.
Daniel Boone, you got in Rasputin. Yeah. That's fucking wicked, brother.
And he's alive right now in New York City as a cop.
Have you ever lined up to him?
No.
No. Hell no way.
But when I was fucking 3 years old laying in my bed and I'd wake up in the middle of the night going, Rasputin, Rasputin, Rasputin. I didn't even know what I'm talking about. I thought it was a fucking butterfly, awesome. A plant or something.
Yeah.
My mom will hear it. Everybody's, what the fuck's wrong with Rich? Rasputin, Rasputin.
Rasputin.
Then
we ain't got no Rasputin. Go to bed.
Yeah. That was weird, yeah.
That's what my mom would have said. There ain't no fucking Rasputin. Go to bed, you little bastard.
So anyway, it took these past 12 years, it took Christ like 3 years to figure out. Because he thought I was Rasputin. But Rasputin came from me when the soul, when that would
have said, hey, well, you're in there stealing my secrets. Have a look around.
Yeah. He came back years later and told me, so that was cool. And he compared it to CBC, which happened to me. And I got another one growing inside me right now. So there you go. Everybody does. But I need to have these extra, like the one that's in me is called CBC2. Another one.
Is it talk already?
Yeah, it's already talking, but it's innocence. And he talks to Christ for me because I can't talk. If I talk, I get the fucking noise, right?
Right.
And I get links and all that shit.
Right.
I still do, but I know it's a bad thing to do.
Well, I guess it's a better idea to have an liaison to help through that, because then you're right. It cuts out that noise.
Yeah, and he gets so big. He'll get so big. Now, Tina, my ex-wife from a past life, she lives in the spirit world. Well, we hooked up, and I'm in the physical. She's there, but we hooked up on a soul level, and heart to heart.
Right.
And she had two kids, and what that is the kids, they build up as bumps on your chest. Like, okay, like girls got breasts.
Right.
But not like that. It's like a bubble coming out. She goes, Rich, I'm having babies. And I'm holy shit. So it turns out when the babies, yeah, I'm gonna be a daddy. Turns out when they go whoop, pop out from her heart, that is souls being created. And they go right with Christ, and they're taking care of them. They grow up, and now I got Angela and Julie.
Right.
Then I had an innocence growing in me, like three. I had three.
Wow.
The first two turned out to be boys, and they split away. One was crazy and trying to kill himself all the time, and the other one lives in a happy rainbow world. but they're both not there. Okay, I don't know what the fuck. No one will talk to me about it. But
Well, what's a happy rainbow world?
he lives in a
Is that
tree
just
house and makes rainbows.
is that a perspective? Is
He
that
lives
a
in a tree
perspective
house
of a
and makes.
state of mind?
I
Is
don't
this
know. They're like
perspective?
half developed. So what happened? They were half developed. Now I was in hell back then. They
Right.
kept me alive, man. One of them went to live with Queenie in the Queenie realm, where
Right.
all the Queenie species of souls, they're like
A
extraterrestrials.
bunch
But
of worms.
yeah, they're like maggot people.
Yeah. Bunch of maggot people.
Yeah, and he went there. Christ didn't want him to go, but he went, and he learned some of their shit. Well, he came back, and I don't know where the fuck he is. Then Elizabeth, I started growing another one, but it was a female.
Right.
This voice, inner voice. She got so big, she popped out, boink, and now she lives with Tina, Angela, and Julie.
But she's just kind of she don't know nothing. It's just a flab of innocence right now, right?
Yeah, it's just innocent.
Has to learn and grow, right?
Well, she was learning and growing in me, in my heart.
Right.
And I was teaching her as much as I could because I knew what the fuck was going on by this time. Because I already had 3 boys, 2 or 3.
Right.
And 3 boys I had, and Elizabeth, and I got another boy growing now. So the first guy, he came out, he went crazy. He's down here,
Right.
on the lower illusion, and he's kept on trying to kill himself, but he couldn't because he was all fucked up. And I went and I had a big fucking talk with him and tried to help him out. The second kid, he's like a fucking fairy or something. I don't know. He is down here in the lower illusion. He lives in a tree house, and
On our plane? On our plane? Or lower or below us?
Lower plane, yeah. Well,
okay.
No, it's physical reality.
Right.
In the spirit.
Right.
Is the first plane. So the spirit you see walking around your house?
Yeah.
That's what you got. That's the first plane, us down here.
Okay.
So that's what I mean. He's down here living in a fucking tree house in the spirit world, making rainbows. He paints beautiful rainbows.
And he's a worm, like, or
no. He's a human.
It looks like us.
And Christ is developing him, taking care of him.
Right.
Same with the first one that's trying to commit suicide. And I feel like shit because my kids are coming all fucked up. But I have my ego and my soul and my fucking higher self, my seeds, and I'm fighting every guy. How many fights and crazy men that I've had?
Man, I wouldn't even want to guess.
Or people controlling me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then Elizabeth comes out. She's a sweetie. She's just living at home with Tina and the rest of them.
Right on.
So, and that's more or less what happens. But the CBC that came out of me, he was big. Like he was brewing in me for a long time.
Wow.
For like 20 fucking years. So when he left,
holy cow.
When he left, he left. And I think that's what Daryl's seen pass through the window, pass by his window that night.
That great big thing he was talking about. Oh, great big fucking black thing.
Yeah, that was him, I think. Because he was kind of going. Because when I lived with Daryl and I was living in that room on that street in Windsor, there was a cat, and there's a cat that always went in the room, and it was pissing me off, and and it would piss on my fucking bed, this cat. So one day I left the door open, and I guess Daryl was home, and he was walking by the bedroom, and the door went slam and slammed shut. And Daryl's like, "Holy fuck!" So I'm thinking that was CBC too back then. I'm not sure, but that was years and years and years before I even left.
Well, he said all kinds of shit was running around in there at night.
Yeah, you can't really tell, but
well, you can only see the shadow or out of the corner of your eye, right? Yeah. You never get a dead look at it, so you can't identify.
Yeah.
All it is a black fucking moving thing. Once in a while, I'll see white, or a color of blue that is like cobalt blue.
Yeah, yeah.
But it'll be so small and they don't last long. They're really blue, like a blue you don't see like around here at your house or when you close your eyes and meditate. That blue, that one. That's what I sometimes.
So anyway, that's how souls split. So we're right back to the New World Order.
Back to the New World Order.
Yeah, New World Order and the extraterrestrials. So they're down here. They're us. They're being born into humans to help and all that. Yeah, and
their souls are incarnating into avatars on Earth to try and help. Right.
And Christ told me that he's taken people that are Christian who are bad. He's taken their souls out and he said extraterrestrials are coming in.
So Avatar.
Yeah. So if you're a Christian and you're in a power position like Fauci, I'm not saying Fauci's one of them. I'm just saying people like that. You're in a power position and you're a Christian because he can't take the soul out if you're not a Christian. He can only do that if you're a Christian.
Fauci ain't no Christian, bud. He's probably already got 3 or 4 demons in there.
Then Christ said he's Christian.
Did he?
Yep.
No fucking way. Well, he's the worst Christian on the earth.
3 years ago.
Either that or he's. I couldn't fucking possibly see him being a Christian.
Well, he was. I don't think he is now, but that's between him and Christ, man.
That guy has fucking single-handedly killed more fucking people and funded the killing of more people than I think even fucking Hitler did.
He's got a bad day coming, boy.
40 years of fucking trying to fucking make the killer shot. What a fucking guy.
Well, I'm just saying that's the way I got it.
Yeah. I go to sleep at night wishing I could wake up in the other side, right beside his fucking bed. Reach right inside and grab his fucking heart and eat it right in front of him while he dies.
Mm-hmm. I asked to travel to George Bush.
I get too scared.
I didn't even try.
I quit.
I just had a lot of shit to say to the man, and I woke up next to him in bed.
Wow.
And I'm sitting on his bed, and he's laying there in his fucking big kingdom fucking bedroom. And I went up to him, I go, "You're gonna pay for all that, you know." He goes, "No, I'm not." And I go,
"Yes, you were talking to his inside spirit?"
Yeah.
Like his whatever his guy. Yeah, he was sleeping, but you were talking.
He was sleeping to him, but I was talking to him.
Can't believe why he doesn't think he's going to pay, and you already know. He said he's in the fucking illusion for fucking ever.
That was his old man.
Oh, his dad. Okay.
Yeah, dad died.
Daddy Bush.
Yeah, they stuck him in the illusion for all time. For all time. I go, how the fuck do you fucking?
Oh, all time, man. Now that's a fucking sentence.
And I asked Chris, I go, what the hell does that mean? All time.
Fuck. Sometimes an hour is long enough. Imagine all time.
He goes, when the human race is extinct, then he can go.
Yeah, then you're out. At least there's nobody left you can hurt.
I'm like, holy shit.
Fuck.
Yeah, so anyway, back to the New World Order. This is pretty good. All these side conversations.
Little tangents, yeah.
Yeah. Stuff.
Oh, well, it's nice to mix it up, video, you know.
Yeah.
Stuff leads to stuff, and that's just what it. But it's all important stuff.
Yeah. I love talking.
Not like we're just talking about the fucking knapsack back of a fucking bubblegum wrapper or something.
Yeah.
We're, you know, and to find it in the spiritual level, it's even more interesting because that's where everything. There's no secret. It's real, right?
Yeah.
On this side, you can lie and you can do that. But when you get over, you can't lie over there because everything shows. That's why people go there to find out shit about people, right?
Right.
So, I mean, it's just crazy. It's just fucking crazy.
The New World Order thing has got to happen.
It's the fucking, yeah.
But the thing is, I don't want fucking satanic fucking poop eaters running the show here.
Yeah.
Okay. Now my ETs, they're all fucking one world. They're off world. They got different planets to live on, different systems. in different realities. So they evolved off their fucking world. We left.
Right.
I had to leave that world because it blew up or the sun expanded and ate
But
the
they got
fucking.
off. They
Yeah,
got
they
off
got
of
off.
it.
And I
Yeah,
came
they
here
had the
and I died.
technology, you know that?
And here I
That's
am.
awesome.
Fuck. They want to take me back. They told me at one point, you can come home whenever you want. And I'm like, I
Get
don't
two
know.
seats.
Too early yet.
Yeah.
Too early yet, man. These guys are heavy. Anyway, so I can go back home, my soul, to the
Right on.
ET civilization. How that happens, I don't know. I just figure I open the fucking portal and walk in and I'm with them.
Well, there's got to be some of them that are partaking in the dark side of the new world order. There's got to be certain races, alien.
Oh
that
yeah,
are right
certain
on
races.
board. Otherwise, they wouldn't have the footing that they do.
Yeah.
Like these fuckers never seem to fail. You know what I'm saying, pal?
Yeah.
I mean, they don't fail. Like how the fuck? And I
Anunnaki.
don't think there's just not enough good guys.
Anunnaki. All the evidence leads back to the Anunnaki.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Anunnaki ones are the one motherfuckers that fucking taught us the religion, not the truth. Taught us religion. All cultures are religion. All
Well, they
cultures.
thought, yeah, it's all subservient.
Yeah, and they built all the fucking pyramids all over the fucking world. Atlantis fucking down in the drink, New Mexico, or was that Gulf of Mexico down there somewhere?
Damn.
All that shit. And now you gotta think we're created from them.
Yes, like 26 different races.
Well, let's just look at them. They created the human form.
DNA.
Yeah.
Fucked over
Now,
that many times.
but you listen to Billy Meyer, and guess what? He's a Christ too.
There's Christ in there too.
No, he is a Christ.
Oh, he is a Christ.
He's
I
a
gotta
Jesus
listen to this guy, man. I gotta check him
Yeah,
out.
Billy Meyer's a Jesus Christ.
I gotta check him out.
And he tells pretty much the fucking same story, but he has more detail with all of that stuff. So he talks the same Anunnaki stuff. It makes a lot of good points. But then there's some stuff that I'm like, which fucking race is going on, man? I'm losing my mind. Like, there's too many races. And then he's saying the Oriental people were created by another race.
That's what I heard too.
Yeah.
I heard that they're the race of their own, the Orientals.
Yeah.
And blacks too.
I heard fucking Sasquatch came from fucking, I don't know if this is true, but there's some truth to it. I heard the Sasquatch race came from Atlantis.
Oh, maybe.
And it was
Atlantis was
they're bioengineering.
Antarctica, right? They're
What?
saying Atlantis was Antarctica now, so that would make great fucking sense because they're all hairy and warm and stuff.
Yeah, well, yeah, I don't know, but fuck, I don't know.
I don't know.
All I know is they're not in the normal illusion. When I go into the illusion,
right?
All I see is that one fucking Tia guy, the one Sasquatch who talks to me.
Yeah.
And that's only once in a while. But I can my seeds opened up the porthole and I went in head first on that fucking table. And I went into their realm. And their realm, I don't know if it was another illusion of another world or dimension. Wow. Like, I don't know if it was another dimension, like physical Earth dimension.
Right.
Or it was another illusion from that physical world. But the Sasquatch is here on
like
Earth.
An offshoot. Like
yeah.
Like a blending.
Maybe.
Like in the woods, when you see the trees, you don't know the next trees could be another set of.
It's hard to fucking explain.
Yeah, it's really, when you think about it, it does cramp up in your head. I know it does mine when I think
look at our physical reality as matter.
Yeah.
Matter throughout the universe.
Everything's hard, tough.
Everything's matter on a fucking plane.
Yeah.
Okay. But you have to step outside to see the plane. You gotta step outside of it.
Right.
Now this is what Christ taught me. There's the earth plane, the physical earth plane. Then that's the fourth dimension or whatever. Then there's the fifth dimension, the sixth dimension. But in between that, the fourth dimension, there could be another alternate fourth dimension. Maybe just a squeak. This is our world. This is our world.
Kind of makes sense.
Yeah, this is our world with buildings and cars and tens of millions of people running around on it.
Yeah.
But once you get outside, you can go from this dimension into another dimension, which exists right here also. But let's say it's a little lower or a little higher. You really can't tell.
The vibration off you in the direction.
And the Sasquatches live on this upper lower. Now, the thing I'm seeing is, if that's fucking true, that they can jump from that to here and back again, then you got the souls,
right,
that are non-physical. They live in the illusion of their realm, just like we live in the illusion of our realm. Our souls live in the illusion.
Yeah.
But in that world, their souls live in another illusion. So
makes
the soul, and when I'm laying here in my body, and my soul opens up a porthole and goes in to see the Sasquatch, they're dressed up like fucking doctors, and I'm on a goddamn doctor table in a church.
Holy shit.
But they're Sasquatches.
Hand comes down.
Yeah, dude, that's what I saw. Now, after that happened, Tia contacted me with Christ, and Christ is talking to him now. Like I can barely ever talk to him, but he is in our illusion, the spirit world. See, we call it the astral plane.
Right.
Christ calls it the illusion. Everything's a fucking illusion. So I take it from there and say earth illusion or the meat world.
Right.
Then you got the illusion, and there's 22 illusions within the illusion.
Wow. That's wicked.
And anything goes, man.
That's wicked, buddy.
Damn, it's so fucking complex. And people think I'm fucking crazy. I'm not. Okay, Jesus fucking Christ is rich. Let's go. I'll show you everything. I asked Christ, what do you see in a fucking two-dimensional flat plane? What do I look like to you? And he goes, a bowl.
I remember you describing that. Yeah. Everybody looks like little bowls running around.
And they're little fucking, he looks down at the flat plane and he sees bowls moving around. And now imagine the earth and its gravity wells and all that shit going on in the illusion.
Right.
And the illusion is around the earth and the illusion expands throughout the universe.
Wow.
Forever. As far as we know, it expands out to all them other planets, to all them other systems. That's just the fourth dimension.
Wow, but that's awesome.
And then it goes on to other dimensions. And then each one of them dimensions have soul illusions where the souls live in their fucking realms. Do you understand? It's so fucking complex. And that's exactly what's happening.
It's crazy. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's fucking beautiful. So the universe is multidimensional on a physical plane.
Right.
Physical plane. Our world, we got to eat and shit.
Yeah.
There's many more physical dimensions. And when the people die on them dimensions, they go into their illusion.
Wow.
It's not just one illusion, it's an illusion around each dimension.
Over every one of those over one of those planes. There's an illusion over the plane.
Which all the souls live. And it goes from 0 up to the light.
Wow. That's awesome.
Now, you gotta fucking hand it to the creator who created it all. That's some fucking mega shit. And
it all leads back to the creator too. That's awesome.
Yep. And that's where you get your seeds from. Your seeds
back to the creator, but it's all about how you rise in vibration to get there. Because if you don't lose your lessons, you don't get to go up.
And then you get to become the creator and open the door for new universes.
Oh, that would be freaking.
And that's what's going on for all time.
I'm far too lazy to be a god.
And who knows what else?
I'd be the worst god ever. I'd forget shit and nothing would be getting done to people.
And that's why you want to know. You talk to your fucking seeds, and your seeds will answer you in visions, and show you what you need to see. Now, when my ETs, when them fucking things are flying over your house,
Yeah.
the UFOs sitting over your
Yeah.
house, they sit. Physical objects sitting over Dan's fucking house. Rods showed up 2 days in a row. Never happened to me in my fucking life. Did I ever film
Wow.
a rod? Come
I
on, Dan.
remember those.
We broke fucking history, and the fucking world don't even give a shit. So at least
No.
me and you got the fucking acquired knowledge to say, yeah, okay, me and Dan had that experience.
Well, we know it's there. You showed me. You're the one that filmed it.
I
But if
know.
it wouldn't have been for you, I would have never known about it.
40 people watch my fucking videos. We broke the fucking. We're breaking the fucking doors of the fucking cosmos. Now, what I'm explaining to this is the ETs live in another dimension. We live in this dimension, eating shit dimension. The meat world, okay? We live in the meat world. The ETs come from another dimension, cross over into this dimension. And what I'm filming and what you are seeing is them in partial manifestation or a full manifestation. If they go partial manifestation, they can't be tracked on fucking radar and shit and blown up and shot. So they come in partially for me to film. But if I'm way out in the woods, they can come in and appear solid. They can get out of their ship and walk around, but they'll fucking die like I did in this physical dimension. So they don't. Wow. But their souls from another dimension can come into this dimension and die. They can die from dimension to dimension, and they die and they're here. Their souls are here. But if you're advanced enough and your seeds are fucking, you got enough fucking seeds and you got the understanding, like I'm learning with Christ, which I already knew.
The knowledge of all the lives.
Yeah, and I knew that a long time ago, but I've slowly forgot it, and now I'm requiring the knowledge again. Is you can go to these fucking other dimensions.
Wow. That's
through
awesome.
Through like the Sasquatch dimension. You can go to the ETs. I've opened the fucking doors and I've looked through. I never went because I know you don't go in them fucking things. And even Christ took me to the cosmic convergence where everything converges and you can pick and choose through 100 million different fucking doors.
Oh my goodness.
Time and space, dimensions, and fucking everything.
Wow.
I gotta have a piss, so I'll be right back.
Me too.
Okay.
You go first.
All right.
Man, that's pretty awesome about that divergence and all that. And it's hard to wrap your head around. I'm such a newbie at it that, I mean, I got less than 5 years in and I haven't seen anything wonderful yet other than the UFOs that he captures. And I can't believe they go right over my house. I never thought that I was on the flight plan of ET, wherever they're traveling to, back and forth and all. And they're always there. He always gets them. He calls them in and there they are.
Man, if we ever live up in the woods, holy fuck.
We'll be getting up there someday. I'll be back in a minute, brother.
All right, so let me see what else I got. I don't know what the hell that means. Yeah, so and that's what I'm seeing, guys. The evidence from the ETs coming from another dimension into this dimension, and I get a partial or a full manifestation. The soul from in that body, in that craft, in another dimension, comes with the soul and the craft. And they come down over my house and spiritually hook up to me. But they can't leave their ship in this physical, or they can, but they don't for me. And they're physical. We don't have the technology to do that. We could if fucking retards weren't running the planet. Oh, wouldn't you love to walk into Area 51 or walk into Area 51 and have a free tour of what we got? Or other places like that, Pine Gap, or what's that one in Australia? Is that Pine Gap? I can't remember.
What were you saying, brother?
What's that secret place in Australia?
I don't know.
Like Area 51.
Oh, I'm a dummy when it comes to that, pal.
Yeah, I've watched a bunch of videos. I just can't remember right now. But anyway, so they got the free energy machines. They got all this shit. They got the cure for fucking cancer and a lot more. They know where Atlantis is. They're fucking looting it. They're looting the fucking moon. They're looting fucking.
Oh yeah, for
Hey,
sure.
this is what the secret fucking breakaway fucking
Breakaway society, you mean? Kind of thing?
bastards. Yeah, the breakaway society.
Yeah.
This is what they know. This is what they're doing. They go on Mars. They go on the moon. They're looting the fuck out of it for technology. They know where Atlantis is. They're fucking doing all that.
Well, they got Stargates and everything. Look at
Well,
Project.
I don't know. I have never seen those Stargates. That was just stuff.
But stuff on Earth. I bet I watched a few documentaries about the Stargates and stuff from Iran and Afghanistan and all that. I guess they found them in working condition.
Maybe, dude. Maybe. Fucking.
Well, they gotta have technology somewhere to be ahead of us.
Oh,
and
yeah.
having their little breakaway parties and fucking.
Why do you think they stopped going to the moon? Do you think the fucking?
Because they just walk out a door and they're at the moon. That's why, probably.
Plus the crashed UFOs.
Yeah, and they say they lost the technology. They can't go back. What a bunch of fucking bullshit.
Yeah. So.
Oh, I hate our fucking government state. All they do every time everything they say is everything's a lie.
Yeah.
You want to know the truth? Everything's a lie.
But the worst part is, Dan, all the truth is right here. All you gotta do.
But the truth in here don't do fuck all. When they're in charge of the big ball.
Oh, it ain't gonna happen, dude. It's already happened. The fucking ETs.
I know they're gonna lose. That's how the book ends.
Yeah, I know.
But
the ETs got it all fucking done. And when you die, this is just a school, man. This is just a school. When you die, it's all there for you. It's fucking all there. You just got to go to the right place. When I was up on 16 before I came to Earth, and I hooked up to the ETs through a porthole. I was Tina. I got her to come with me because I was too afraid to talk to them because they're all intense. But they came, 4 of them, 3 or 4, and they were talking to me, and I was telling them, "Hey, man, I'm being born on the Earth as Richard Mouse." Yeah.
Richard Mouse.
I don't want to be a fucking doorknob.
Come on down.
Because I knew I knew it. I knew from even before I was born, I knew I'd be wrapped up in this fucking backwards matrix.
Right.
Being born in a human body under religion and all the fucking propaganda bullshit from the governments and the control matrix of the fucking Earth is a prison planet. I want to know you exist. Make sure I'm not in that fucking matrix, a zombie. And I fucking told them, and they did. Fucking holy shit, did they ever?
Wow.
And I didn't find out that until when I was 40.
Wow.
Or no, I was in Vancouver, so I was about 35.
Yeah, but you've been at it hardcore your whole fucking life, dealing and learning shit. Like, brother, you fucking had to come up through all of it. And it started with fucking butterflies and bugs in nature.
Yeah, I'll tell a story.
Took you all the way to where you are right now.
Yeah, and I want to tell you this little fucking bugs in nature.
Like I grew up 11 feet from you.
I got 2 fucking stories to tell you. I was fucking 5 years old coming home from school, and it was raining all day. I'm walking home, the sun coming out, the rain stopped, and I'm walking home, and there's on the sidewalk, there's a million fucking worms. Okay?
Yeah.
Billions. And I decided to play Godzilla. And so I'm stepping on all the worms and squashing them like Godzilla. I'm Godzilla and I'm stepping on all the worms and I'm taking explosions in my feet and fucking subways and fucking buildings falling over. And I'm in kindergarten and walking home doing this. And all of a sudden, I feel guilty. I just feel guilty in my heart. And I'm
right.
And so I'm walking home, I feel guilty, and I start telling, I'm going, oh fuck, what?
I just killed a zillion worms for no
I just
reason.
killed a fucking million worms, and I'm guilty. And that's all.
No
I'm
reason.
like, oh fuck, I brushed it off. So I'm walking home, I'm playing Godzilla again, smashing all the worms, and I feel
Right.
more guilty. I feel more guilty in my heart, and I'm like, and I'm like, and I'm like, what the fuck? I stopped. I literally stopped, and I'm yelling at myself to my chest. I'm like, what the fuck is this guilt? What is going on here? What do you make? What are you making me feel guilty for? And why am I feeling guilty? How am I feeling guilty? What the fuck? Why is my heart making me feel guilty? I'm like, fuck it. And I started walking again. I started smashing them. And then I got more guilty. And I started questioning it again. And I felt so fucking guilty. I said, oh, and I'm talking to my heart. I go, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I go, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You're making me feel guilty for walking on the fucking worms playing Godzilla. I go, look at over there on the street. There's 100 billion worms getting fucking run over by trucks and cars, and birds are getting killed, and everything's getting killed by the trucks and cars and the worms. And but you're making me feel guilty, and I'm going off like this. I'm yelling at them, just like I'm telling you. I'm like, don't make me fucking feel guilty. I'm fucking. And then all of a sudden, I stopped. I brushed it off. I started walking, and my whole brain went in 10. My whole brain echoed in 10.
Wow.
And I went, oh.
There's your answer.
Then I was just lost, right? I'm like, what the fuck was that? And I'm like, my heart, my guilt just talked to me and said intent. And I pondered that for a while.
Did you know what it meant, intent?
No, I didn't. Well, yeah, I did. But I didn't for the most part because I was kind of freaked out. But by the third day, I figured out what intent is. I was intending to step on the worms for a fantasy. Okay?
Yeah.
And that's a no-no.
Yeah. I can understand.
That was the whole fucking lesson. You're becoming a fucking creature, a fucking abomination by stepping on the worms from day one. And from day one, my fucking soul kicked my ass. And then the fucking aliens stepped in. but you see that
over the nighttime.
yeah, I'm like, oh,
Christ got the day, the aliens get the night.
No, it wasn't Christ. That was just my own soul. Daniel Boone.
Was that when you guys were living over on? You weren't living on Park Ave yet. Oh yeah, you maybe.
That was Park Ave, yeah. So I was about 7 years old. Now the thing is,
on Park Avenue. Woohoo!
I was 7 years old, but I was a fucking Daniel Boone that was a nature guy and did all that fucking killing back then. And my soul went through that, but I had nothing in my head. So he was teaching me way back when I was 7 years old. And that little fucking event right there between a worm and my intent. The cars aren't intending to run over the worms.
No, they're just doing it because they
you're intending to fucking kill. And that's the fucking difference.
Fucking right, brother.
And that's when I watched that goddamn guy, people who go out there trophy hunting fucking wolves and fucking animals and all this stuff.
Fucking
and they don't give a shit. Yeah, fucking e-bear. And these fucking guys should have been taught when they were 7 years old.
Exactly. They probably were. They just ignored it. Not everybody has the same brain makeup. Like, look at fucking that guy would kill anything and he wouldn't think twice about it.
I know.
And you know what?
And the only fucking thing that's stopping from shooting you is the fucking law. Dude. Well, and I'm sorry to say that, but the fucking ape people need it.
Well, hey, fuck, man, that was the truth.
Sorry.
Fuck, that guy who shot anything fucking.
If you are fucking hungry and your family are hungry and you're out in the fucking woods and there's no fucking store and no nothing, whatever the fucking case may be, you figure that out for yourself. But you don't go fucking killing aimlessly for no goddamn reason.
That's right, brother.
No, I was taught with worms when I was a little kid because I had to grow up to be a what? A
Well, you
fucking,
can't just kill because you
well,
can.
I was just gonna fucking join the fucking military because that's where I was going until that fucking hit my fucking heart, and that fucking stuck with me my whole life. Then the fucking
Damn.
aliens came in, kicked my ass, broke my fucking ego, made me realize opened my fucking heart, went to my seeds. It's all on the videos. You can go back and watch it. And
Oh, yeah, I heard. I like those stories. How you got all that. That's pretty cool.
yeah, and so that was step number one. And then I started taking care of fucking injured birds and burying the dead ones. I was not, anything I found dead, I'd bury it.
Well, you were in nature a lot.
Yeah,
Your whole childhood, we were fucking in either up in Tobermory or fucking all around the nature. And when we weren't there, we were out running around in the local nature.
yeah. Well,
Like fuck
that's what
nature was.
my
And
parents
plus,
did.
grandma loved nature.
Yeah.
Grandma would tell you, spend hours telling you about shit, just so you knew about it, right?
She'd take me out in the back,
All the flowers and everything.
grass and the long grass back there, and show me all the birds and the bugs and the caterpillars and fucking everything. We just spend that days back there.
I remember her doing that.
You know? She did to me anyway. I don't know about you guys.
Well, she did some stuff to me too, but
Yeah.
I was too rambunctious for that sort of learning at that age. I was fucking hyper and crazy. And
She showed me the goldfinch nests in the grass. And I go, well, let's take them in. Let's feed them inside. And she goes, you keep your fucking hands off them. I'm like, okay. No problem.
we always had tons of those fucking chickadee birds around there too that put their nests on the ground. Remember over back behind the laundromat, they'd be fucking have their nests in the ground and they'd act like they were hurt so you could follow them.
Kill deer.
They would, you could get away from their nest, eh? That was funny. I used to like watching them do that.
Yeah, that's good. They drive you nuts, the long ones.
Like I could knock a bird out of the air with a rock.
Yeah. So and people that just run around kill because they can.
That
Look at the PPPiat. That's the native language. That's the Inuit word for. Oh, what the hell was that bird called?
Killer.
Eskimo curlew. They're extinct, by the way. You never see them again.
Are they?
Yeah, Eskimo curlew. And there used to be 2 huge flocks in North America.
Oh, really?
Mostly in the eastern because they ate the seeds and the acorns and shit. Guess who killed them all?
Who killed them all?
Fucking people.
Well, what was their what was the reason for killing them? Like, what?
Well, they go down to Florida. They go down to Florida and they migrate. There'd be 2 huge flocks, and when they fly over, it would take like a huge flock would fly over, and the shit would make everything white. And no, that was the passenger pigeon, sorry. And then anyway, these 2 huge flocks, they'd all go up to the Arctic and have their nests. And then they'd separate and they'd be moving around on the eastern seaboard and stuff like that. But anyway, every year they crossed the plains and people noticed that the flock was getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. And it was from people eating them. People would shoot them by the fucking truckloads.
Holy shit.
To feed their pigs.
Were they fairly big birds?
No. Eskimo curlew, you can look it up and Google it.
I'm gonna.
And they would the snipe, they're a long shorebird.
Huh.
And they feed their pigs. Then they decided to take their feathers and use them for ladies' hats in New York and England and all that shit. And so they just went extinct. The last one was they just went extinct.
That's fucking crazy.
Then there was the passenger pigeon, which pretty much the same way, and then the fucking buffalo.
Huh.
And it just had a fucking stupid fucking killers. Had nothing better to do than target practice with their fucking guns. Imagine being the guy who goes down in history and kills the last fucking passenger pigeon.
No doubt. And
hey, Jesus, I killed a whole fucking species of animal.
I killed a whole fucking species. Yep.
Fuck.
That's crazy.
Fucking prick. God damn, imagine being that fucking guy. And these fucking guys are on the fucking YouTube. Oh, it just irritates me to fuck, man. And you don't think you got lessons coming? You don't think you gotta pay for fucking killing wolves just because some fucking rich
Just yeah, so you can say you did it.
yeah.
You can have it laying on your floor, walk on it all the time.
I don't give a fuck how many fucking people hate me. The truth is the truth, and the laws are the laws. That's it.
That's right, bud.
I learned with worms. I learned with worms when I was 7 years old. The fucking truth. Well, these fucking guys spend their whole lives killing. And you know what? The only reason they ain't killing people and kids and fucking doing that, all that shit, is because the police said no.
Yep. Fucking A.
I guarantee you, all them fucking great weight fucking hunters out there trophy hunting and all that shit just for the sake of bloodlust will be fucking hunting you down and killing you in a fucking sport. Just like they fucking do in England.
Yeah.
Why do you think they steal them fucking kids?
Well, I know they need a lot of adrenochrome.
I don't even know if that's real anymore.
Oh, that's real. That's definitely real. There's just
they're all on drugs. The fucking elite are all on drugs.
Well, of course.
Christ told me, he goes, we were talking about it one time, and he goes, you know why the fucking royalty and all that are crazy and evil and satanic? It's because they all been on drugs their whole life. And I had a dream with Christ, and there's a protrusion coming out of their neck.
Like, oh man.
Like royalty, like the king and queen of England and all them fucks. And there's a little protrusion coming out, and it was
Rosella bump.
It was infusion into their system. And that's what they had it all the time. They're being pumped all day.
Fuck, bud.
That's what Christ says. He goes, they're on it their whole life.
That's crazy.
These fucking drugs. And he goes, they're just inbreeds. They're fucking inbreeds. The drugs make them fucking crazy. They dissociate themselves from the rest of humanity with their money. And they think they're fucking gods on a bloodline that goes back to the fucking Anunnaki. And they're all fucking messed up. The only thing they got going for them is money.
No doubt, brother. Man.
And the fucking smart ones are manipulating us through our fucking presidents.
No doubt.
And that's the way it is.
What time you got, brother?
Christ showed me that shit. 5:30.
You want to wrap her up?
No.
Well, you can carry on. I got some things I got to do for supper. I told Colleen I'd make some cabbage rolls, and that's a freaking lot of work. So.
I got 4 cabbage rolls from Mom.
You lucky bastard! I got to make 4. Well, I got to make. I'm going to make more.
That's what you do. You
might save you a couple.
Okay, take. Do you got tomato juice?
Of course.
You put that in there on them.
Oh, I put it right. I put it right, mix it right in with the hamburger and the rice.
Oh,
and then I put it.
I know. Oh, that's fucking good stuff, Dan. I'm having cabbage rolls tonight, boy.
Maybe I'll see if I can stop the old lady. I'll save you a couple, brother.
No, I got my mom's pumping them out. She's got
you lucky bastard. I gotta make them.
That's what I did all morning.
Takes me 2 hours.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't want to cut short, but I just want to get at it. It's 5:30 now. But
you can make them bigger if you put some rice in.
Yeah, I put rice in it too, brother. Okay. All kinds of good. Yeah, garlic.
Just cabbage, meat, rice, tomato
sauce.
That's I don't got the sauce. I got tomato juice.
Yeah, tomato juice.
Yeah, fuck it. You throw the salt and pepper on it.
I got that. I got V8. I got the regular kind.
Yep. Take you do the chicken soup mix.
Oh yeah.
Add V8. Add the V8 to it. Oh, yeah. And a grilled cheese sandwich
base. I got the kind of the square ones. You just mix them in water and stir it up and then put that in. Okay. Gives the cabbage a nice taste.
Yeah.
Yeah, because cabbage, it can get over cabbagey, but But anyway, I'm going to bail out on you if you want to keep talking to the kids.
I got nothing else to say, man.
Oh, let's do another video tomorrow.
Yes, because I gotta talk to people.
And then
I got no one to talk to, Dan. I got no one to talk to.
I'm not going. What's tomorrow's Wednesday? So yeah, I'm here all day, brother. Well, let's do for the same time.
All right, 4 o'clock.
All right, pal. All right, you have a good night, pal.
All right, man.
Bye, people. Be blessed, everybody.
All right, I'm gonna end this and make some cabbage rolls. Recording. Stop recording. Bye.